Hello, it's Tamara Hunter, and today is day number 313 of 365 Days of Awesome. Celebrate success through service. And I am once again going to be talking to a few of you and answering some questions. I have been getting quite a few of them since last week. I started with this because I think that it really says a lot for how I feel and where I'm going tonight with the show. Live with a relentless pursuit of better. All right. Are we done? No. I really believe in this, and when I saw the image, I was like, okay, this is where I'm starting because it says exactly what I think, and that is, you know what? Life is not perfect. Never will be. And if you think it will be, you may have to think again at some point in time because you'll probably be faced with it. I have had an interesting life, and I've been listening to a lot of people, and they say, come clean with a lot of stuff. Well, we'd be talking for hours. It'd be a marathon. It might even be a few movies. And the common thread through it all has been that I believe that no matter what it is that we are facing, that we can face it and become better, that we can learn from whatever experience it is, that we have to face it straight on. And we need to be able to admit to whatever it may be and whatever part we took place in bringing it into our world. If it came to us with no fault of our own, great. If it's something that we did, great. Whatever it may be, great. It's the way I've lived. And ask anybody in my world, in my family, and in my friends, they would say the same, that this is the way I truly am. I've been accused of having rose-colored glasses. No, I don't think that they are. However, that's what I've been accused of multiple times. Hello, my dear Helene. Excuse me, guys. I still have my little cold that I've been dealing with for the last month, and so I am really concentrating on taking care of myself, and so it's something that you'll see that I haven't been as out there as much since I got back from Chicago, in that I am really concentrating on getting better. I think that that's important. So let's continue, because I made a statement on the promo for the show in that I want to talk about teams and teamwork going forward, because this is really the way that I believe. I am all about them. I don't know how anybody can live without them. I create teams in my own personal life and for my business life and for my nonprofit life and for every piece of my life, because I truly believe in them. It's not something I just say, it's something I do. So the fact that, yes, I have a few exciting things that have happened in the last little bit, one of which I was in the Next Impactors competition that inspires service, and I won. You didn't know, I am the first Next Impactor, and I am running a nonprofit that we are building out to become global, strong, and available to anybody that needs it. Anybody that hears 3 words, you have cancer, be it the patient or that person that loves and supports them, multiple people, they should be able to have a buddy. It doesn't matter what type of treatment you choose, be it traditional, alternative, adjunctive, you should have a buddy. I've talked to quite a few new buddies over the last 24 hours. They've been showing up. You build it, they will come. I should have gotten the image out. Yes, you build it, they will come. We are in the process of building it. And I want to thank Tony, who is one of our volunteers. You know who you are. You will be getting a lot more accolades once we get the beta site up and alive. We right now do have a beta site that is in production. We will be having it go live very, very quickly, very soon. And in doing that, it's going to create a lot of needs for volunteers. So I found this cute little image and I thought, I'm just going to come to you all and ask for help, because it takes a team. It takes multiple teams and volunteers. Who's going to count themselves in? I count myself in. I'm a volunteer. Ha! Wink, wink. Yes. And I have not stopped believing through all of this. In fact, I got a call today asking, what's the song that you think of when you think about what you're doing right now? And I keep coming back to this one. Don't stop believing. Oh, I'm so glad that you did. Howdy, Brooke. You're one of my teammates, and I'm talking about teams today. So thank you for stopping in and saying, hey, I appreciate you very much. All right, so let's go on. What kind of help do we need, and how will you benefit? Because guess what? I believe in a win-win-win situation. That's how I work. Anybody that knows me knows that I really do try to have fun, create teamwork, and win. Doesn't always mean that we're going to be the winner. However, a win-win-win is a win. And the winner is those that decide to participate, those that decide that they're going to volunteer, those that say, okay, I'm in. What do you need? Because it takes that team, and teamwork is all about making a difference. So now that I don't even know everything that I've won, I'm still waiting to find out. I'm still working on some of it that I have, and there's a lot of work that is going to be required. That means for us to grow the organization, we need to have the proper people in place. I've been working on that. We will be making an announcement soon once I get the last person in place. That it's pretty exciting what we're doing with the nonprofit, because you need to have the right team with the right experience, the right credentials, and the right integrity level to be able to take something to go global. And that is exactly what this is all about. Taking a nonprofit and a message through the first next impactor, Tamara Hunter, and going global. So it's going to require teams. And how will you win? Remember, I believe in the win, 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 sometimes even 4 wins. I believe in it. That's how I gauge things. One of my coaches, Coach Jason in the G-Spot, is teaching me about gauging things. Something I've known about in the past, maybe something that I got laxed in, but no longer. You're going to see this girl being very determined, very specific, very numbers oriented, and very driven. So who wants to win with me on teams? Let's talk about what type of teams I'm looking to create. First of all, we have Team Tamara. Team Tamara was created during the whole Next Impactor competition. It is still in place. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be coming to Team Tamara, and I'm going to see who would like to drill down in volunteering. Some may not, and if not, that's okay. You can still be a part of the team. Support is great. In fact, I watched a video today about this woman that I was encouraged to start following, and I started, and she considers herself a cheerleader for others. And I thought, wow, I can relate to that, because that's what Service Heroes is all about. We believe in highlighting those that are doing amazing things. Tamara, you will go far with all who help you. Well, thank you, Helene. I appreciate that. One of my chemo buddies for life, one of my actual buddies. All right, so we do have Team Tamara that is a closed group. However, what is going to start happening is I want to be able to start including more people in what I'm doing, and so I need to create a fan page. This goes into the first team that I need to create. Yes, I need an actual social media team. I have talked to some people that want to volunteer for this team, and we will have a team that has a specialist in Twitter, Instagram, uh, Facebook, and all the others that we need. YouTube, definitely YouTube. So if you are interested in being a part of the social media team, please contact me, put it in the show notes, go to Team Tamara, and if you're not a part of the team yet, apply to be, or just say you want to be and I'll accept you in. Just let me know what team you want to be in, and I'm asking that you have a desire to learn and really help us to grow, because we're going to be doing, the teams will be doing two things. They'll be supporting Chemo Buddies for Life, the nonprofit, and they will be helping with the next Impactor going forward, because I need to have our message hit globally, because we are building. And you think a year is a long time? I've been at this a couple of years. I'm on my third year, guys, and we're at the point we're at. I'm really proud of it, to be honest with you, because a lot of people are like, how did you do it so quickly? Well, I didn't think it was that quick. It's felt like it's been a little longer than I would like it to be. However, I'm proud of where we are and what we're growing. I want to say that my team coach that I was with the next Impactor, Team Todd, he always said something that I thought was very important, and I want to put out there right now, and that is, I am looking for people that have heart, that know their priorities, and if your family is your top priority, then that will be your top priority. In my case, when he would say that, I thought of my immediate family, yes. However, my immediate family knows me well enough that right now I see my buddies as my priority, my family, and my attention has been to build this nonprofit. So, with that said, I am looking for people that have that type of ability to say, you know what, these are my priorities, and I'm going to stick to them. I'm going to embrace them, and I'm going to bring my abilities as a volunteer, because they are volunteer positions. Some point I will be able to hire staff. I know it. And will we go to the volunteers first to see if they would like to be hired? Absolutely. And knowing who my coaches are, I have a feeling it's going to happen quicker than not. Let's continue. I'm looking for an administrative team. Yes, I need help. I need an admin. I need an administrative team. And that means also administrative team that will help to administer what it is that we're doing. Now, I do have a board of directors, and I'm reworking it right now, and it will be announced here very shortly who is in what position and what their responsibilities will be. However, I need help with admin type responsibilities. Yes, old-fashioned secretarial type duties, if you will, brought forward into the digital platform. I need them. And if you're interested, let me know. Also, I am planning on the second annual telethon for Chemo Buddies for Life as a fundraiser. We had a lot of fun this last year, and this is one of our images that was from the very first show, the first hour that we did. We did on Giving Tuesday this last year a 24-hour telethon. Yes, I was a part of it all 24 hours, and getting ready for it, I was up a few hours before. So I think I was up 3 days straight for that little episode. However, I know that with the right team, we will be able to stream live. We will be able to learn what we learn through healing through the music and our raffle that we just did. We will be able to take the very best of what we are learning to do, and with the team that we're creating, and put together an amazing event. It's going to be a digital event. We did stream live this last year from the Red Rock Hotel, and will I go somewhere and do it? I don't know. If I have a sponsor that wants to help us with that, and we have the right team that will help make it happen, I'm totally open to it. However, the most important thing here is that we raise our goal, that we have a very effective fundraiser, and that we blast through our goals for it. And I know we will. So who's in on it? It's Giving Tuesday, which is the first Tuesday of December this year, is going to be the actual event, but we will start the planning for it now. And so I'd love to know who wants to be involved in that. Next, cause marketing. I picked these two images because I am looking for a cause marketing team. And I thought this really kind of explained it. Kind of a no-brainer, if you will. Okay, the pink ribbon, Chemo Buddies for Life. We're rebranding ourselves, and that will be part of what I'm going to be bringing up. So, don't get too caught up on the pink ribbon thing right now. But the whole idea of cause marketing, and then finding corporations that we will be their cause. We have already one that has thrown in and said that they would like us to be their cause. It is associated with the gentleman that's been helping us with our beta site. So there'll be more information here coming soon in regards to that. Who would like to be a part of it? Hello, Swampy. In fact, you already have volunteered to be on the social media team. And so I'm actually talking about our teams right now, Swampy, and what teams I'm looking to fill. And I do believe that anybody like Swampy, anybody that is considering going into the next Impactor Season 2, it won't be a bad thing to be a volunteer. Because to be a volunteer and to be helping in any which way, I'm not going to in any way jeopardize anybody's opportunities to become the second season's next Impactor. But as long as I think outside the box, and that's not a bad thing to be learning from and to be working with. I know I don't know most of the time, and that's probably a good thing, because nothing is impossible as far as I'm concerned. Everything is possible. We just have to figure out a way to do it. And I know that there are people that do. So if you want to work with me in regards to my volunteers, that would be awesome. I'm looking for a video team. And the purpose of that is that I do believe that, like these shows, the Service Heroes shows, I'm going to be starting another show. Yes, I am. And it will be announced here very shortly what it is. I started finishing it up today. And and I want to get it going sooner than later. And so anybody that wants to be involved in the video team, I could use help. And it's simple things, even like downloading here, uploading there, or double checking this, maybe even helping to be an administrator on the streaming media lives. I'm going to be incorporating more of the social platforms on the next shows and the second season. Yes, I decided to do the second season for Service Heroes because I think that it really has a valuable place in everybody's hearts and minds, and we are able to highlight amazing people, and I'm not restricted in certain categories. So yes, there'll be a second season of Service Heroes. So who wants to be on the video team? Let me know. Let's continue. I am looking for a writing team. And the writing team will have something to do with grants, yes, but it will also have to do with writing blogs and vlogs and video and also helping to take some of the video content and washing through apps and then editing to then be able to transfer it into whatever mediums that we need, and it will be the most appropriate material. We've got a lot of content, guys, and having the right teams will really help to make the content valuable and have more people that want to be involved with us. It's all a matter of, yes, what can we offer, but many people are all about what can they gain. And I understand that. I did start out that I am a bit of a Pollyanna. However, I know the way that the world works. And you've got to satisfy the fact that what's in it for them. Why is it that they will want to donate their time? I would like to, and I am going to be contacting our local schools and to find interns. I believe that that's a really great way to go. So I am going to be doing that. However, I know that there's a lot of buddies. I spoke with a couple of them today. There's a couple of buddies that have amazing skills that want to donate too. Donate their time, be involved, and be able to increase their skills even because they may be on a team that someone may know something that they've wanted to learn and vice versa. And that's the way community happens. That's the way teamwork really thrives. And that's the way you can grow quickly and individually and as a community. Branding. I need branding help. Seriously need it. And I know that there are many people that have that experience. Now, some of this stuff might actually come to pass with some of the package that I've won. However, I'm not sure that it will. And I don't let dust settle very long. And so I am taking charge right now and saying this is what we need to do. And if by chance my coaches say, then hey, I'm going to listen to them. I am. And if the next Impactor organization says, I'll listen to them. I am. Because I trust that they're going to have our best interest at heart. Let's continue. So so far we've got social media team, a writing team, which includes writing for grants. We do have one of my new board members that I haven't announced yet. She has experience in this category, so she'll be able to help oversee things, but I'm going to need people that are going to actually be able to help write. It's a great skill to have. So if you feel that you're a strong writer but possibly don't have grant experience and want to learn, please let me know. Let's make that happen. All right. Now, as far as the website, Tony, as I said, has our beta site ready to be populated. I need to have it populated. And I've been trying to find the time with everything else that I'm doing right now in organizing and getting the people in place that I need to make sure that we're solid and taking one step at a time so that the foundation is solid. And that's the way I like to work, guys. I want it to be a solid foundation so that when we do start going at Mach speed to build a global nonprofit, that we are solid. So who wants to help with the computer, with the website? Like I said, we have a beta site that right now is not connected to the chemobuddiesforlife.org, which that is being housed by someone that's very important and will be announced here shortly. I could use help with that. So if someone is interested in that, please let me know. Creative ideas that work, always important. Anybody that has creative ideas, I'm open to hearing about them for both Chemo Buddies for Life and the next impactor responsibility. So I think outside the box. I like to listen to people that also think outside the box. Do you have a great idea for something that could go viral, let's say, and fundraise? Do you have a great idea when it comes to something that we can use that I just haven't thought of, and that I wouldn't even think of possibly because it's a creative, great idea? I want to hear about it. I love that stuff. And so let's allow for it. Let me know. Next. In fact, I'm going to bring this up. Like the fundraising raffle that we did. We thought outside of the box on that. Completely outside of the box. I don't know that anybody's done it. Certainly not the way we did. However, it was fun. And I'm going to do it again. Who's in? You want to be on the fundraising team? That would be the fundraising team is the one that we're going to be looking at for Giving Tuesday, which will probably have a raffle component too. It is going to be fun. And if you don't know about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday. That is the evolution of Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday this year is on December the 3rd. We are doing the second annual 24-hour streaming live telethon. So if you know how to do that, which I do have a proprietary, and one of our volunteers, we do have access to the ability to have people actually taking, I want to say quotes, but taking donations this year. We had the best of intentions last year, but our technology guru, not myself, messed it up. And so it didn't work. We had it just didn't work. This year, we're going to make sure it works. So it is September. We've got a little bit of time, not much, to get this organized, but we can do it. So I need to hear from who wants to be involved with Giving Tuesday. It is going to be a blast and a lot of fun. I can promise you that. Anybody that volunteers for that team, they're going to be glad they did. So let me know as soon as possible. Next, let me make sure. Oh, ambassadors. I don't know that I grabbed that image. We have ambassadors for Chemo Buddies for Life. And we're going to need more ambassadors. If you would like to consider being an ambassador, please let me know. It is very rewarding. And in having quite a few people, then not a lot of people will have to do a lot of work. Everybody can do a little, and we'll be able to get our community within the beta website that will be here live, hopefully shortly. We will be able to help our buddies feel at home and very much acclimated to be a part of our community. A very important position. So please let me know if you're interested in that one. Next, we've already talked about cause marketing grant, telethon, okay, video team branding. All right, now this is a very important thing. I need team leaders. In all of the areas that I've just spoken, I need to have team leaders. This is what I've had before. This is the same process we've set up. And some of our team leaders will still be with us, but some of them are buddies, and they may be in a different situation right now and not able to be a leader. I need them because team leaders are really fun. They really they will be working directly with me, and then the teams will be working directly through the team leads. And that's the way we worked it before. We had quite a few teams, so we had different team leads. And it works. It's a really great process. And truly, it is a lot of fun. So if you want to be a team lead for any of the areas that you want to be a part of, please let me know. And let's talk about that. So as we we close, because I'm not going to make this one a long one because of the fact that really what I want to do here. Okay, I'm going to count you in, Carl. Absolutely. We'll find out which area you want to be in. I think that that's a really wise move, actually, Carl. Knowing what it is that you're doing, that's a good move. Because, all right, I know I was going to maybe close down a little early, but let's do this. Truly, we are building a global impact movement. And the fact, let's just be real, the fact that I won the first Next Impactor, it has given us, Chemo Buddies for Life and Tamara Hunter, the access to some of the top coaches and resources that are available throughout the world. So if you have a global impact movement, or you're building a movement, or you're building something, and like me, when I threw in with the Fusion Project, I went all in with the Fusion Project. I talked about Chemo Buddies for Life, but it went more on the back burner. Thank goodness we had some of our volunteers that were overseeing things, so it didn't fall apart. In fact, it grew. And I'm so proud of the teams that we have. These are volunteer teams, so that they have to continually be reworked and reevaluated and made sure that I'm not over utilizing any particular people so that they're feeling used, because that's not what the whole idea here is. I believe that we can all be a winner. This is what I am out there all about. I believe in winners. I've had a lot of discussions over the last 24 hours about this subject because personally I had some issues take place with a family member that was in crisis. I had to take a few hours and put some real solid effort there. And the way that I put effort is that look at what is happening. Don't sugarcoat it. See it for what it really is. Look at it square in the eye. See what is missing, what is needed, and what are the assets currently available, and find a way to win. Now, I don't expect anybody to win the same way as someone else, especially if there's challenges. However, the way I have always said it with my family that had a lot of challenges is I wanted them to win their own race. Whatever their own race was, they're not competing against anybody else. But by golly, I know their capabilities. And I have a bit of a tough attitude that I deal with things because you know what? I had to. I was a single mom of special needs children, and I didn't have backup. I built teams, yes. However, it was me, myself, and I as a parent for most of the time. I had live-in nannies. I had a variety of things, teams that I created. However, sometimes I had to be dad and sometimes I had to be mom. But all the time, I had to be looking at the long-range win. You could say that I was more like my mom. My mom was the cookie chairman mom. She wasn't the baking mom. She was the cookie chairman mom. So, for Girl Scouts, you guys know what they are, the cookies, Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, they had them back in the dark ages. All right, so what did my mom teach me? She taught me to organize. That what do? You create teams, you find a way to win, and you become the top sales team within the district, the region, the state. Yes, you got the idea. That's how I was raised. So Makes sense. Yes, All Women's platform is huge. Yes, it's a great movement. I agree 100%. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. And I'm grateful that you have honored me with an award that I will be receiving at the Red Gala event that is taking place in November. Thank you very much, Carl. We'll be talking more about that when you are featured as a service hero on Tuesday. Thank you, Helene. I appreciate it. So, let's really drill down to the fact that I know that teams are the way to go, that we can build globally, that we all win, because I believe that we can all be winners. And by creating teams that believe that we can help, that truly a lot of people doing a little bit that are capable and have the right goals in place and in alignment with what the message is, all things are possible. Remember the cookie chairman mom? My example, my mom, she's the why behind the why of my Chemo Buddies for Life. We're healing through connections within a buddy's network. And it's no question or it's not by surprise that much of what I am doing was something that I learned from this amazing example of a person called my mom. So, who's in? Who's willing to win? How can you help? How can you help? I need you to think about the different groups that we are filling. Some of the volunteers that currently I have will remain in some of the positions that they currently are in. So there'll be some tenure. Some may want to jump from one team and go into another team. That's completely wonderful, because I believe that we can all learn from each other. So if there's a skill that someone wants to learn and there's people that are in that team and willing to help them to learn, just like what happened in the next Impactor, many of us learned teamwork and we learned skills that we needed in an accelerated pace. Yeah, I'm in it to win it. Great. I'm in to win. And I love it, Carl, because that's what it's all about. And again, I am realistic because remember that I am the mother of those that have been challenged in life. Yet, you talk to any of my kids, they'll tell me, they're adults now, but they'll tell you she was fair, but she wasn't the one that necessarily you went to for sympathy. She would listen and she was fair, and then she helped you to figure out how to get beyond it to find a way to win, because we had huge stuff we were dealing with. So we can either feel sorry for ourselves in this world, or we can pick ourselves up by the bootstraps and cheer for each other to win. And each different win may look different, but if that person gave their all and they found a way to win, I'm going to celebrate them all day long. And I have been. It's called Service Heroes. And today is day number 313. So I don't just say it, I do it. So who wants to with me? Let's find a way to win together. And will you help? Will you help? Because in helping, I believe you'll win. We all will. And you'll also meet some amazing, wonderful people that are like-minded and that want to make a difference in this world. And we have fun. We have fun in my teams. We are building a community of people that are working together to make a difference. And teamwork through the different team Tamaras, you're going to find a way to win. And I don't stop believing. I don't stop believing in people. I don't stop believing in teams. I don't stop believing in winning. I believe that there is always a way to win. And sometimes the way to win is to know when to ask for help. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm saying, you know what? We're going to win. We're going to win together. We're going to win by building a global movement, Chemo Buddies for Life. And I have full confidence that we are going to be doing this without a question. The only question is, are you going to be a part of it? I certainly hope that you choose to be, because you know what? We wash everything Chemo Buddies for Life through 3 words. Humor. You gotta laugh every day. Have you had your daily dose of laughter? Hope. You have to have hope. A 4-letter word I totally can get behind and believe in. And proud to say is one of the 3 words. And heart. We need to be able to have a heart in all that we do. Remember my coach, Coach Todd? He let me know that you had to have heart for it. You had to totally believe in it, and you needed to love it. And if your priority is your family, and that, don't ever take away from that priority. My priority is my family, and you are all of them. So let's do this together. Who wants to? I love that little sign. I think it's adorable, that little penguin. Who wants to help? Let us know. You know, oh, Brooke, if you want to be on the branding team, I would be all for it. You know, if you can be, however you want to be a part of the team, please let me know. We're still going to have Team Fusion too. Team Tamara Fusion Project. I'm not giving up that commitment. So if that's where you want to be a part of, that is great. I would love it. If you want to be on a couple teams, wink, wink. Again, because in having teamwork, we are all going to learn from each other. And Brooke getting to know Carl with Women That Rock Throughout the World, and Brooke being an amazing graphic artist that is helping kids that are out on the street, in the streets of Chicago, that are homeless and hungry and don't even have clean socks and underwear. She wears underwear on her hat with these googly eyes. It's so much fun to raise awareness that there's an issue. These are people that are doing something, making a difference, and willing to get out there. And yes, I'm asking you to make a difference with me too. But we're going to all have some fun doing it. And if we all do it together, we will be able to there's no bounds to what we'll be able to do. And I know we're going to do it. I know it. And you do too. I know you do. So as I close day number 313 of 365 days of awesome, celebrate success through service, I want to say something to someone. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to one of my teammates. Her name is Lawrence Stenga. She actually brought me to tears this week. A day or two ago. It's all blending into each other. She sent me over this video, Champion by Carrie Underwood, featuring Ludacris. I'd never seen it. I'd never heard it. I didn't know what it was. But I took a few moments, and multiple tissues later, yes, it hit me. It did. And the reason I'm sharing that is because I believe it's going to hit all of you too. We are the champions, my friend. My friends, we are. Before I go on the stage, I play that song. Yeah, by Queen. We are the champions. Well, I have another one that I'll be playing now too. Because I am a champion. You are a champion. And you are a champion. We are all champions. Watch the video. Watch it. And then watch it again and see yourself in it. because we all have had trials. We have all had life happen, and we can take our lives and we can make them strong. We can be invincible. We can be unshakable. And if life pushes us down, we can get right back up again. And we can do it together. I absolutely know in my heart of hearts, I know to the tip of my toes that this is a time for all of us to band together, and with the platform of the first Next Impactor, me, we can get out there. And I said this all along when I was running for the Next Impactor, that should Tamara Hunter win, we will all win. I wasn't just saying it, I mean it. We're going to find a way to all win together. And yes, I have some ideas on how that's going to happen. And yes, I know that it can. You just have to show up. And then, yeah, you have to match energy for energy. You need to be in there for it. You need to figure out how you can win. We will all win together. And in doing that, we will affect the world, and we will truly make it a global impact that we have together created. We will change the way things are done. So go out there, figure it out, watch this again, look at what teams I'm looking for, and figure out where you want to serve. I know you all have a service hero inside of you. That's what I'm asking, for you to find that service hero and say, I'm in. And don't just say you're in. Come with as much as you can give. Because as much as you give, you'll get so much more out of it. Because that's the way life works. So, thank you, everyone. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And I know that we will all be winners because of the impact we are going to make upon the world. In fact, maybe even one of those that volunteers will become the next Impactor for season 2. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, guys, go out there, make it a spectacular Saturday, and even better Sunday. And I want to hear from you, because we're going to be putting people into place very soon, like immediately, because there's no time like now to affect the world. One person at a time. See you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.